You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan. Cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here. Just get here if you can. You can whisper to my life. Take me up on a carpet ride. You can make it in a big balloon, but you better make it soon. You can make me buy a caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. Jaguar says she gonna send you a Greyhound and a Uber to the bus station. You'll be arriving in Dallas in about 20 hours. Get here, you can. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all, this is Legacy and Transcript. You're a very history teacher. Probably being a very messy history teacher right now. It is 2:22 Central Standard Time AM. I should be asleep, but this is my 3-day weekend and spent a lot of the morning doing a little errands around the house and sleeping. And I slept, took a nap that was supposed to be like an hour, hour and a half. It turned into 4 or 5. And so here I am still awake and I've been watching videos all day. People been sending me things and I've been back and forth on Station Head, YouTube. I don't think I've even watched my regular TV today. So it's just been an ongoing saga. Hey, Gammy3, thank you so much for being here. There's about 5 of you in the bushes. Please hit the like button. Please go find a friend. I appreciate this. Okay. And let's have it go on here because as I said last night, I'm really concerned about this young lady and her mental health and the fact that she is being helped by Jaguar Wright. And a- after learning some more information today, I'm going to put it in the chat as well. It's also in my description as well because learning some new information about her. So just letting you just a recap from yesterday. Okay. Um, shout out to um, Celebrity News Report. Shout out to the two, I think, smooches on TikTok. There was another person on Facebook I got some information from. Shout out to King World 2020 with some of the receipts I dropped yesterday about LaGena Gold. And this is just a recap for some of you who may not who are like, oh, what are you talking about this for? So this is LaGena Gold. Her real name is Angela Owasu. Okay. She tried to delete, I think herself off the internet, but wasn't quite sure. She has some people that she had tagged as her family. She calls them her second family. And they were able to find her parents. This is her mother, Zamia Franklin, and this is her father, William Collins. Um, she also, as I found out yesterday, but it got confirmed today that she has a twin brother. Okay, they are fraternal, but they were born in 1995. So that would make her. She's 27 now, so in a few months she'll be 28. But I think she's been saying her age is a lot younger than that. Um, so a shout out to hear her TV, there was an exclusive. Right now, it's still alleged because we there were some confirmation of things that LaGena said, also some things reported by other content creators like Celebrity News, King World, myself, SeanDavieWay, and also the Fisher King Payne. There was some commonality, like this young lady, she is LaGena Gold. She has said that her parents are Aaliyah and R. Kelly. Now, where it differs is where everyone believes her or at least supports her in this belief that she is this, right? So I'm on the spectrum that, hey, this young lady is not. Um, I believe she is mentally ill, and I'm on the part where I feel like she's being taken advantage of, and some others by Jaguar Wright. Okay, um, so that's where I stand. I differ with other content creators about whether or not SeanDavieWay or um, um, and the Fisher King Payne, if they are co-conspirators or collaborators with Jaguar. I don't feel that way. I feel like they took Jaguar sincerity, like, oh, I'm going to help this young lady. But I really am concerned, especially when I find out something very interesting today. Hey, Dream with Brain. Okay, hold on. Did you just watch Trees Live? She said Esther was very upset about what Jag has done with LeGena. She says Esther went to the hospital tonight because I think of the stress of it all. What? Are you kidding me? I heard him on Station Head earlier today. And I thought he was just ranting, not ranting, but getting off his chest about him hearing about other content creators making videos about him. Um, but really? Okay, I saw trees on Station Head too, but I didn't finish it because I'm like I said, I was back and forth between Station Head and then King World came on the Bean Team website, and oh my God, are you kidding me? She is still live now. Red ball it, red ball it. What does that mean? He sent her a message. It was very sad. Oh my God, are you? Hey, Nina Supreme. I'm just I'll keep him in prayer too. I can't believe this. And I kind of felt this is just how I felt. Now other people will disagree with me, they're different. I felt like he really felt the most empathetic, is that word? Of LaGena's I guess circumstance, because when like when she started crying, like he was like worried about her mental state. Oh, you mean rewind? Oh, okay. Red ball means rewind. Okay, okay. I'll have to rewind. When I go over there. Also, I put her live in my description as well. The content creators who went live today or premiered today, I put them in. On YouTube, I put them in my um. I put them in my whatchamacallit. Oh my God, I can't see this. Mm 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 mm. Ah, fix it, Jesus. Help us, Mama, or y'all. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. All right. Here is I think it was 2.0521. Okay. Oh, all right. That is not Okay. Okay. Oh, there's something wrong. Okay. All right. So this is um here her TV. Go to the two. I think I'm putting it right in here. 2 hour and 5 minute mark. I'm putting the link in the chat. And this is where a lady comes up, alleging that she is the sister-in-law of LaGena Gold, and she is the fiance of LaGena's twin brother. They are fraternal twins. Okay. Now, when I did my research, I did find that there is that it said that she does have a twin brother. Now, I'm just letting y'all know, just like I have um on my thumbnail, and I'll show you right here. And I kind of figured this out last night, and I don't know if I really mentioned it or said it, but I know other people have been saying it too. Is that her name is LaGena? Okay, I'm sorry, her name is LaGena, right? LaGena. If you switch the letters around, it goes back to her real name, Angela. Okay, and so hey, practically living Hebrew. Hey, beautiful. Yeah, I did notice that the Fisher King Payne, he didn't report on Jaguar tonight. He was on about Sherelle's World um and Chris Brown and Tamia Murray's divorce tonight. And SeanDavieWay did was he was on station here today. So oh, it was an IG live. Yeah, but then this is the thing she said, Dream, because I went over there to her IG, but I just looked at the email that had the announcement, and it said, "Oh, I'm gonna go pick up LaGena, and it's gonna be on Philadelphia TV." And I'm just like, okay, wow. See, this, yeah, this is, ugh, yeah, this is what I'm upset about. This is not upset. This is what I have concern with is that this is for the Jaguar Wright, you know, reality show, and the fact that, we were seeing, Jaguar's Cash App being put up, and both the content creators were saying like, well, Jag already put up her own money already to help LaGena, so you can just Cash App just like I am, I'm gonna Cash App Jaguar. And I kept thinking like, why are we Cash Apping Jaguar again? And I'm thinking to myself, this probably was Jaguar's idea. And this is what I found out today, y'all. Cause I and so they had a good, concern was that they're concerned that LaGena was gonna get doxxed through her Cash App, right? And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But then I'm like, this is Jaguar we've been looking at you know, since Martin Luther King Day weekend. I don't trust her. I just don't. Like, yes, she's mentally ill, but it's a different version of mentally ill because she weaponizes her mental illness as well. And I just feel like, you hooked up with a cult member, um, and then now you're hooking up with another mentally ill lady who shouted out your name on her TikTok. And now you are over here, you know, now it's like you want to save people. Like the same thing she comes on and say, "Oh, I want to help the Carbonation kids, the Carbon Island." Now you want to help LaGena. Well, what? You can't help yourself, Jaguar. You cussing out everybody. Now you want us to help you help someone else. And then I remember Jaguar actually said to the young lady, "Oh, I think it was was it SeanDavieWay or it's so many videos. I'm getting mixed up. Said and they're like, oh, what medicine are you taking? And so SeanDavieWay had to stop and say, hey, she can talk about her diagnosis, but she can't mention her medicine because it's like, mentioning drugs. So here's Jaguar. Oh, I take lithium. And then the other girl said, yeah, I got medication for it. And then Jaguar said, well, you can take other things too, like weed or CBD oil. And I'm thinking, like, this girl does not need to be taking other stuff besides her medication. And so guess what? Her alleged sister-in-law said they saw LaGena on I think TikTok or YouTube or Instagram smoking weed, and she's like, she's not supposed to be smoking that on her medication. But guess who told her it was okay to do that? Jaguar. And I'm just like, what? Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the I'm gonna put that in the chat too. But I want to go over. I want to show y'all something that I found very interesting today that I think may debunk why I am not. That I feel like yes, this is her doing a scam. And that's why I think it was her idea about um putting up her cash app. And I think she's trying to get advantage. But this right here is what I really am concerned about. Okay, so this is LaGena Gold's. It's two things I wanted to show you. This is LaGena Gold's Instagram. Now, y'all tell me something. What are some things that you see right here? Because I was going there to see what she had put on there for her post. But I noticed two very important things right there. I don't know if there's a delay, but if y'all can see that. Oh, no problem. Thank you for letting me know. Letting us know. Do y'all see what I see that's concerning me? Yes, practically in Hebrew. Unwind with Tasha K is also following her because I follow Tasha K, and on Instagram it will tell you if anyone else you follows the same person. So when I went over here, I said, wait a minute now. Tasha K is following LaGena Gold, but she's not even reporting on it. But someone said earlier on the panel that which like I need to go check because I am a member of her website, that she posted over there that she knew about LaGena Gold months ago, but she knew it wasn't, a good story, and she's surprised at other content creators taking it up. And I'm just like, what? Okay, what just happened? Oh, okay. Hmm. Can't see my passcode. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, so I'm just like, is this the unwatching from months ago or just recently? Is there going to be a story coming out soon? Tasha, because remember over a year and a half ago, you said you heard about the allegations of Larry Reed, but you did when you asked him about it, and he just said, "Oh, it was some vlogger making videos about him." You didn't do anything about it, but here a year and a half later, you're doing videos about Larry Reed's alleged molestation of Levontre Andrews and other people. Hmm? Okay. All right. Gammy of three, you keep putting something in the chat. I do not understand it. And um I'm confused. Are you trolling me? What's going on? But also, do you see that it has her Cash App, y'all? Do you see that? Now, if her Cash App is on her Instagram, right? Why do we need to send, or why are people sending money to Jaguar to help LaGena? Huh? So why do people need to give to Jaguar when they can just give the money to LaGena? Huh? Practically, I believe it's great form that coalition too. Boy, I am on the YouTube. You do this all the time. Calm down. I believe these from YouTube. But how much money are they getting? Because to me, I feel like the only one in need is Jaguar. Y'all saw my face. Like, come on. But yeah, mm, okay. I'm gonna say this again. Gammy three. Gammy three. This is my last time saying this. Okay. All right. Um, Gammy three. You keep putting these this letter and this number in here, and I don't know why. And I'm about to time you out because you are not making no sense. Okay. I need I don't know if you're trying to put an emoji in here, um, or what, but I'm not getting it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey folk, coffee trap queen. Thank y'all for being up here with me early morning, late night, being night owls with me. All right. Shout out to Nick at night. Um there go Gammy of three. It's doing the M's again. But who's the head of the entertainment company? Yeah, Dreamer Bream, but guess who that but who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? And who did LaGena shout out said she wanted to meet? And so there she yeah, and look at what she's doing now. She's talking just she has the same experience as Jay. Oh, they've been in an institution for a week. Oh, they both are on medication. Oh, they've been wronged by certain people in the industry. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Gammy, I explained to you. Okay. All right. Okay. So it's 23 y'all in the chat. Please hit the like button. Okay. But yeah, I'm really concerned about this young lady's mental health. Um, Now some people think she's in on a scam too. That did cross my mind, but then I started to rethink it after I listened to her alleged sister-in-law. Um, Kind of questioning the alleged former coworker because I'm thinking like you knew this girl said to you at work. We worked for her for 3 months where she worked temporarily that she said her mother was Aaliyah and her dad was R. Kelly, and you didn't. That was no red flag for you. No red flag for you. Okay. And so this is the second part I'm putting in here where the coworker comes on. I think it's 51. So this is on Hear Her TV. She had a very good live. It was long. But I came in on the good parts. and I actually got to go up and ask a couple of questions. And I was asking questions to that lady too in the chat because I was trying to figure out like where did she get these ideas about tarot from? Because um a symptom, or I guess that characteristic of someone with schizophrenia is hyper religiosity. And I just noticed with um and I'm gonna call her Angela slash LaGena, that she's very much into tarot, hyper spirituality. She talked about, Nigerian deities, and and I'm just like, okay, you can exchange that with, going, talking about God or Christianity or going to church all the time and praying and doing all the other things. And I'm just like, okay, it's a different version of hyper religiosity. And wait a minute, night and day put a disclaimer in the community had disclosure from Jag and any scam. What? Hold on, because I know I do remember Jaguar. Uh, hold on, said their name the other day, and I was kind of surprised. And someone else said it in Hear Her's chat today. They were like, oh, um, it was I guess after LaGena slash Angela was on SeanDavieWay and I Push King Paint, she was on Night and Day. Hold on, Night and Day, Night and Day. Um, what's it called? Night and Day Network, right? Okay, yeah, they got a video over there from yesterday. Jaguar brings on Aaliyah and R. Kelly's secret daughters of life and death set to get DNA. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, all right. I don't want to get dragged or on blast. Can the people just report like they've been doing? Yeah, and see that's what happens sometimes. And I've been there and I'm trying to do better at not becoming part of the story that I'm reporting on, because that happened to me when I was on the A team and I was reporting on Larry Reed and um and other people associated with him. A year and a half later, or I guess to say 3 years later, I'm still reporting on Larry Reed, but I'm no longer as part of the story anymore because I'm not on the A team, and I report on other things besides him. And I've taken a little bit of different approaches now. And plus, there are so many other people reporting on him too. So it's not just like one set group of people. Like he is a public figure. This is on, Tasha K. It's on, SeanDavieWay. It's on King Pain. It's on people in multiple sectors, not just the church sector. Yeah, and normally I wouldn't have given this much story too, but I follow the other YouTubers. But then when I saw like, what got me is like, I do videos about cults, scammers, religious scammers, in the black church and in the black conscious community. So when I saw Jaguar was hanging out with Solar from Combination, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. I was like, oh my God. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? And then, I was in like with the Larry Reed situation, I was having to, let other content creators know, like, hey, the guy that's with her, and y'all don't know too much about because y'all don't do carbonation content, that man is a part of a cult. He might not be in the cult right now, but he still got cult tendencies. And he over here hanging out with Jaguar, who obviously we know she got problems, So and my best friend offline, she follows Jaguar. She knows more about Jaguar than me. She's like, yeah, Jaguar has her issues, but on some things she's right about. And I'm like, and I'm telling my friend, I'm like, but do you know she's hanging out with the guy from Carbonation? And then I'm like, do you know last week she got arrested because and put her son's ashes on her face. And my friend is like in shock. Like, I'm having to tell her, like, hey, the person that you like is out here. And now she's saying someone burned up a car, Rock Nation's at fault. It's like every week there's something new. It's like, why can't you be in the news for just singing? You got to be out here doing this other stuff. And it's like, okay, did you seize on this girl who's called out your name? And now she wants, your attention, or I don't know if you saw her out because, Jag and her husband was in Detroit. And where's this girl from? Detroit. Hey, Job for Nine. I really liked what you said on Hear Her TV. Me too. For some reason, I don't know why. I really hate this about my iPad. The iPad will not let me look at community tabs on YouTube. I can look it on a Samsung. I can look it on any other device, but I can't do it on an iPad. And I'm like, what is this mess? And I'm on my phone on one thing unless I switch over. So I want to do that. So, but yes, thank you so much for putting that out there. Like I said, I put in the description. But if you go to the 2 hour and 5 minute mark, you will hear the alleged sister-in-law of LaGena, Angela, and I'm going to play a little bit of it, and not all of it, but I want to play a little bit of it and give a commentary to it because I was in the chat when this. I came in on and they had already started talking, and then I saw this lady named Lovely Sweets who was in the chat, and she kept saying like, "Oh, I know LeGena, I work with her and she's a very nice young lady." And I was like, ma'am, if you know her, then you need to hit the panel and the link and go up. Otherwise, we just think you're a troll. And so it took her a while. She was having technical difficulties with her phone, trying to get on the panel. So she switched to her laptop or her desktop, and she was able to get on. And went up too, but I'm kind of believing the sister-in-law a little bit more than I am the coworker. But then right now, because of this whole situation, I think because, Jaguar and this young lady were both, mentally unstable, I'm kind of like questioning a lot of people who are involved in this right now, especially these new people. It's like, wait, where did you come from? And how do we not know that if this girl, is she really coming from Texas? Is really coming from Detroit? Or is she coming from Texas? Was she in the hospital with Jaguar? Like, it's just like kind of convenient. You found another person on the internet, mental problems, calls out your name, and now they're coming to be on a show with you. And I understand that, that I'm coming from a different perspective because I'm coming from at one as a viewer and a person from another sector who usually does other content. And I want to give, I do give SeanDavieWay and the Bush campaign the benefit of the doubt, but then I hear these other content creators who bring up good points too. And it's like, but then I find out that they're in a way, a little biased or a lot of bias because they have history with them. So when I hear all about the trees or Sweet Pea Sweets, or Hear Her TV or AT2, like I followed them and I didn't even know that they were all having issues behind the scenes. And it's like, okay, who's right, who's wrong? And I'm at the point where like, hey, let me see your transcript. Remember what happened in the past? You're not taking nobody's side. You reported. You're not reporting the story. Just share their links and keep it moving. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's like, but right now I'm just trying to reiterate to everybody else, like, hey, I am concerned about this mentally ill young lady who is coming from Detroit and has been invited, and it's probably going to be under the thumb now of Jaguar Wright, who is also mentally unstable and who is not on her medication, taking it on consistent bait, not in therapy, doing all these other things that I think may get this girl worse, either back into a mental hospital, self-harm, or her lashing out, okay, or end up with somebody going to jail for real. Hey, Larry Himmelberg, I heard a little bit of it tonight. I was like, damn. And then he called him what he calls him? He don't call him Perry. He calls him Parisha. I was like, at first I was literally, who the hell is Sherman and Parisha? I was like, who is Sherman and Parisha? And then it dawned on me who he was talking about. Oh, V Harjit. Okay, you giving me, or you giving me another thing to think about. Damn, this is becoming like a soap opera. As Jaguar turns. Okay, job for not exactly. It's like if they had thought of this storyline for a scripted show, we would all be watching all the time. But now you're having us in this bootleg ratchet version of a reality show y'all trying to have, and it's like, oh my goodness. Yes, Michael Stover. I'm sorry. I like Michael. I started following him too. But I'm gonna need him to show this $300 cash app he said he got from Perry. And then he talking about he gonna get shirts or whatever. He gonna come up with his own saying talking about I'm gonna tell the truth and add some more to it. Perry, that is Sir William G. McCray III saying, and he's been a black Christian vlogger for over 10 years. And he's been on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Sir, he came up with that saying. So I don't know if you gonna be able to roll with that. Mm-mm. And you know what? People keep telling me this too, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not. I like the way he talks. I found him an interesting storyteller. I'm not gonna get into whatever they got over there. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm a viewer. I'm a reporter. It has been reported to me. I'm gonna start doing like Bishop Earl Carter said. It has been reported to me. By the way, he got that from Saint Paul in the New Testament because he would get letters back and forth from the other, people he met or other disciples, and they would tell him what was going on in other churches. And he would say, "Hey, it was being reported to me, y'all over there, Corinthians, that y'all are having some issues." But yeah, I'm just, oh Lord, just okay. So let me let y'all listen to um a little bit of what the alleged sister-in-law said. Okay, we go to hear her TV and hear her say to go to the 2 hour and she put the timestamp 2 hour and 3 and 15 minute mark. Can y'all hear that?
Hi, welcome to the channel. Hi, can you hear me? I can. Hi. Okay. It's a lot that I would like to touch bases on, but I know we can't get it all in one show. But I would like to say Angela is a twin. She there's a lot of stuff that she has not been honest with.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the lady. Her name on her yeah, here it is. Here you go. Can y'all see? Or is it? Okay, it might be blurry. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so you can't see that. It's blurry, whatever. Okay, so her name is Brianna Tabbs. Tabbs. Hey, oh Sonny, you me too. And so she's claiming that she is the fiance of Angela, aka LaGena, um, and that she's the fiance of her twin brother, and also she's carrying twins herself. She's due in What did she say she doing? May? I think May. I've heard she's made it to Dallas. When I looked on Instagram, there was a post by Jaguar that she was about to meet Regina. That LaGena had arrived a few hours ago. So okay, I'm gonna give. Hey, Betty Yellow, thanks so much for being here. Okay, let me post. Let me keep pressing.
Like her house being robbed. Her house was not robbed. Her brother texted her to let her know that the landlord was evicting her because she was not paying rent since last year.
Okay, hold.
But I know we can't get it all in one show. But I would like to say, Angela is a twin. She there's a lot of stuff that she has not been honest with, like her house being robbed. Her house was not robbed. Her brother texted her to let her know that the landlord was evicting her because she was not paying rent since last year.
Okay, did y'all get that? She told SeanDavieWay and official King Payne and probably Jaguar too that, and she made a video saying that someone had broken into her house on Instagram. She said that, and that she was being threatened. And as you can see, her sister-in-law has said that she was being evicted from her apartment because she was not paying since last year. Now, you know, with the pandemic, they had for a while a moratorium nationwide on evictions. So she may have benefited from that for a while, but you know, they lifted evictions. I forget what month it was. They lifted the moratorium. I forget what month it was. Oh, maybe 2 months behind. Yeah. Okay. That's but then this is Detroit, Michigan. So I don't know if they're like Texas. But let's keep hearing. Let's keep listening.
Do you know she was in the house? Huh? Do you know her? Yes, I do. I'm her twin brother's fiance. And your name's Brianna, or? Yep. Yep. You're her. You're whose twin brother? So Angela is a twin. I'm her twin's brother, fiance. Oh, okay.
Talking about this new receipt about this girl.
Her biological father, Nana Owusu, had two sex twins, her and her brother. Then he has another set, and then myself and her fiance is currently right now expecting twins. She is not Aaliyah's daughter. She knows this, but as long as people keep feeding into it, she's not going to stop what she's doing at all whatsoever. So how? She is not Aaliyah's daughter. She knows this, but as long as people keep feeding into it, she's not going to stop what she's doing. Mm-hmm. Now, so Angela is a twin. I'm her twin's brother, fiance. Oh, okay. So her biological father, Nana Owusu, had two sex twins, her and her brother. Then he has another set, and then myself and her fiance is currently right now expecting twins. She is not Aaliyah's daughter. She knows this, but as long as people keep feeding into it, she's not going to stop what she's doing at all whatsoever. So how old is she? Angela's actually 27 years old. She's a year younger than me.
Hey, Ebony.
And where is she from? She's from Detroit, Michigan. And her family is from where? Now, her dad's side is from Ghana, and her mother's side is from Detroit. So why do you think she?
Okay. I was able to go on Facebook, and I did find pictures of her mother and her brother. But I didn't want to put the brother. I mean, the mom's picture was already put out there, so I put that out. From another YouTuber and from King World, they gave me a picture of her father. They said his father name was William Collins, but this sister-in-law just said her biological father, his name is Nana Owusu. So I'm about to do some more background on that because I kept trying to figure out why was her real name Angela Owusu, if William Collins is supposedly her father. So I gotta double check on that. But yes, that is why she's into African deities. Yes. But when she was on Official King Payne, not Official King, SeanDavieWay, she kept saying like, "Oh, what did she say? Oh, my so and so, her second family." Yeah, she did mention something about Ghana. Then she kept saying something about, "Oh yeah, I was raised with Hispanics, Puerto Ricans." And I was like, she's really, yeah, she looks just like her mom. This is what her mom looks like. Hold on. Oh, that's her mom. Now they were saying this man, William Collins, was her father, but now Brianna Tabs is saying her father, her biological father, is someone named Nana Owusu. So I gotta do some more digging on that. So let's listen to a little bit more.
Doing this. That's all I think. And as long as people keep feeding into it and inviting her on the show, right. This is what she wants, you know. So as long as people keep feeding into it and invite her on the show and making false promises, she's going to keep doing this, and it's not going to stop at all whatsoever. Yeah, she is suffering from schizophrenia, and right now her brother haven't heard from her, and we're just not finding out who she's with, and that's very concerning because of her condition. Would any of my mods like to come up? Y'all know me, when I get overwhelmed, I'm like, huh?
Hey,
any questions in the chat y'all want to ask? Type it, please. Okay, go ahead. You know, cool. We're listening. Huh? Yep. So do you think that she knows Jaguar and anyone else that's involved in this? What's going on? So I don't think so. So you think no. How do you think she linked up with them? I have no clue. Everything she does is behind closed door. You never know till like later on. Just like we didn't know she was getting evicted until her brother came over to her house and seen the eviction notice on the door, and she's like, "Oh no, you know that's not true. The government have me this, that, and third." But she hasn't been paying rent last year or nothing. She recently had lost her car. Like she's been going through a lot, and I think this is why she's doing this for money. You know. But everything she's saying is not true. For him to say whatever his name is, Sean, whatever his name is, for him to be like, "Oh, she's been threatened. Her family's threatening her," blah, 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 and showing screenshots in 2021, you know, it's a lot of stuff that I call BS on, and I have to speak out now before it get worse. Where's her family?
Okay, so I remembered on Sean's second video where he was saying like, "Oh, she's getting threatened and everything," and he showed a screenshot. So I went to go find that screenshot, and it said September 2021. So I don't know if she did something to the screenshot when she gave it to Sean to make it seem like her family was like out to get her now. And so I'm just like, yeah. Hey, One True Empress. Yeah, and this is the thing. Thank you to those of you who just got in here. Oh yeah, Larry Himmelberg. That's another video. That's another video. But those of you just came in, I'm letting y'all listen to from Hear Her TV's a lady who is alleging that she is the fiance um of LaGena, whose real name is Angela's twin brother. They're fraternal. She's telling us the real what's going on with her. She's saying that her apartment was not broken into. She was evicted. And she lost her apartment. She hadn't been paying since last year. They didn't say like what time last year, so it could have been just like a few months, or I'm not sure how many months. Um, and she lost her car, and I think she's gonna say also she lost her job. But then there's gonna be another lady who comes up later who says she worked with her for 3 months. It was a temp job. Okay.
Her family is here. They have been trying to be supportive. That's another thing I don't like. For him to keep saying she has no support, she's alone. She's not alone. She has plenty of support, but the attention she's seeking, she cannot receive from her family or whatever. She done pushed her family away. She has a sister that's been trying to reach out to her, and she's been pushing her away and hopping on the internet, lying, saying that they're in sex trafficking and all this other extra stuff, which is all lies, which is not true at all. But as long as they keep feeding into it and it's okay, the more she's gonna keep lying.
Is she collecting a disability check?
Not that I know of.
Taylor, you can come up. Oh, not that you know of. So how was she paying her rent? Was she working?
She was working. Yep. When she was working, had her car and everything, it was silent. You know, she was doing good.
Right.
It wasn't no issues or nothing. It's when she started losing everything and she started getting in contact with all these crazy folks. That's when all of this started happening.
Let me get a cough drop, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of these agencies, a lot of people, like y'all said, exploiting her and taking advantage because right now she's not in her right mindset. When she got this, she was not supposed to be on social media. She was not supposed to be doing anything like that. Next thing you know, we watching live of her with Shine. And then later on, she with King Pang. And she wasn't supposed to be doing none of that at all. It's definitely a handful. It's a lot to deal with.
Red Label, feel free to come up if you like, or any of the mods.
Okay, great. One true Empress, yeah.
Like, I'm only asking people to come up that I know that's gonna, be respectful and not, be coming on. It's like I have nothing to gain or lose from none of this. I didn't even know. So your Harley was in the chat?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Hold on. I think the link is pinned. I didn't pin it? Let me see. Hold on.
But this is the thing, boy. You see me on the thing now. This is the thing, Betty Yellett. They didn't give the money to LaGena. They gave it to Jaguar. And you wasn't here earlier. I showed everyone LaGena's Instagram. Her Cash App is there. So how did Jaguar convince them to show her Cash App? Oh, I'm already helping LaGena, so y'all can just send me this, and LaGena might get doxxed if they know her Cash App. Well, her Cash App is on her Instagram already. I'm just gonna assume it's also on her TikTok. I didn't see it when I went over to her Facebook, so that's why I say I'm thinking Jaguar is on a scam. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, boy.
Hold on.
Please hit the like button. You need to have 58 likes. She's waiting on the other people. Let me do it. She's waiting on the other people to show up.
I need to provide.
Oh.
If you have any proof that you're related to her.
I'm not related to her.
Or even know her.
What proof do I need to provide?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I heard that too.
The questions that I see.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
I mean, they're more than welcome to go on my page and look what they need to look up or whatnot.
So you live in
I am gonna look it up, y'all.
Yes, I do.
I am gonna look it up.
Do you have her phone number and could call her?
Oh no, I don't. Her brother got a number. Oh, he say he don't want to give it.
I hear him in the. No, I'm not asking for it. I'm saying for him to call her.
Yeah.
That's the brother in the background?
Yes.
Could we speak to him for a second?
Okay. We don't want this.
Hey, AT2. This is from Hear Hers live, and I'm just replaying it and giving my commentary. I just started. We're like literally 6 minutes in. So
attention. Sean and them already contacting him. He don't want this type of attention.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back.
That's the brother in the background?
Yes.
Could we speak to him for a second?
He don't want this type of attention. Sean and them already contacting him. He don't want this type of attention. That's why I'm speaking out, because it's bringing a lot of negative attention. We got people inboxing us, finding pages and stuff like that to find out the truth. The truth is, Angela knows that she's not Aaliyah's daughter. She's a twin. That photo that Sean is talking about with her twin in it, that is not no damn Michael Jr. or whatever the hell she said it was. That is her twin brother, the one that always had her back thick and thin. The one and now she calling uncle. That is her twin. She knows that.
So Sean spoke to the brother already?
No, he tried to add him on social media. Right now, we're expecting twins. We don't need all that extra, attention. I'm doing any day now, So for her to do this around when I'm doing any day, it's too much. We got all type of unwanted attention coming towards us when we trying to prepare for twins.
Okay. Y'all make sure y'all sharing this video, please. Share the video so, other people can see it. And make sure you like the video, because that'll have the video circulating. Obviously, people need to hear and know about what's going on. Mm-hmm. So they've been trying to talk to her family. So basically, Sean has been trying to contact you?
Try to contact her twin brother. But just because she likes to be seen and live and stuff, everybody don't like that type of attention,
Right.
So that's why I'm speaking out, so people know they can take it and how they want. They can still believe what she said or whatever, but as long as it's out there that.
And by the way, the fiance, her brother, is like sitting right next to the lady, so you can actually hear him from time to time. He's telling her what to say,
She's lying, and that she has a twin brother that she keep calling her uncle, and failed to tell people that her biological father had 2 sets of twins. She not telling everything. A matter of fact, everything mostly she says is a lie. It's not true. But as long as people like Sean and King Pan, feed into it, she's gonna keep lying.
Hey, Brianna.
Hey.
Okay, this is Red Label coming on the
Has Angela
panel.
Ever had any of these men before?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay, and then you said she was working and then she wasn't paying her rent.
Stop.
She lost her job?
Yes, she had lost her job. I don't know if it was due to the obsession with Aaliyah. I'm not sure. But once she lost her job last year, she kind of declined a little bit. You can tell.
Okay, her dad's side of the family, they're from Ghana. The mom's side of the family, they're from Detroit. But yeah. She meant pain. She meant pain. She meant pain now. Yeah, I feel like she's getting exploited, but at the same time, does she want to be exploited? It sounds like it too. Yeah, exactly. When I started getting on the internet, my aunt was like, "Why are you putting all that on that YouTube, on that Facebook?" I was like, "Dang,
something was wrong, But I don't talk to her like that because I don't really talk to her like that. I don't get along with her like that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's you don't get along with her like that because there's been some previous issues that you've had with her or with each other, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And she stated that they confiscated her ID so she couldn't get around, right? Do you know if that was ever true or not?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
She said that people took her ID and she couldn't drive and she couldn't go anywhere because she was telling her story and someone came and took it. Do you know anything about that?
Nope, I don't know anything about that. Nope. No.
Hi, hear her. Hi, Pamela. How you guys doing?
Okay. Another mod comes up. That was Red Pill who was talking. Not Red Pill, Red Label. And then now this is Miss T Taylor Baby, I think. Who's another mod on Hear Her's channel, and she's coming to ask her question. So basically, Hear Her TV wanted someone to come and help her with, I guess you say vetting or asking the alleged sister-in-law questions. Okay, it's 765 y'all in the chat. I need 65 likes. Yeah, it's dangerous to bring a stranger to your house, but also it's dangerous for you to go to some stranger's house. Hey, my way 23. Okay, let's keep going.
Hey. It's Brianna.
Yeah, it's Brianna.
I'm gonna look at the chat and ask questions, whatnot. But did I hear you say that her car was repossessed?
Yeah, so I think this was earlier this year. Her car had got repossessed. So she only was just sitting in the house, all day by herself, just sitting in the house. Or her brother would come see her or come pick her up or whatnot. That's why I said she was never alone. People would check on her, especially her twin brother. He was the only one that stuck around even through this. He was still sticking around only for her to take off. After he picked her up from the hospital, only for her to take off with this Jaguar Wright person, whoever she's supposed to be. He was the only one that had her back, checking on her and everything.
I know you're pregnant, so just stay calm because.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
I know. I understand. So, wow. So when did the incident supposedly happen where she was swerved off the road and had some people have been following her? That was her main. That's what she's been saying, that someone's been following her in her car.
Yeah, this happened last year. I think it was. I don't think it was more so somebody following her. I just think it was more so a driver error between either her or the driver. And they was recording her because maybe she was in the wrong or something. But I don't think it was like, the government trying to kill her,
Okay, y'all. Who else do we know who had a issue with their car and they said somebody was following them? Who else do we know we've heard that from before? Nina, I think it's more infamous. Like people really trying to get their 15 minutes. Thank you, Jaguar. Like, how do y'all both got the same symptoms in the same circumstance? It's probably why she called out Jag. She's like, "Oh, Jag will probably understand because people after her too." I'm like, "Oh Lord." But I did send Hear Her TV a Cash App and to give her a suggestion, like, "Hey, please let them know where her sister is going so that they can pull out a police report in Detroit. And so when they do that in Detroit, then the Detroit police can contact the Dallas police. Because as y'all know, Jaguar is always telling people where she's going and what she's doing. So it's out there on the internet. So hopefully they can My way 23, can you I like trolls, but can you at least stay on topic? Please. I already had M somebody in here earlier and I had to put them on timeout because they were making no sense.
She suffered from paranoid schizophrenia, so it could be that she got
okay.
And they was recording her because maybe she was in the wrong or something. But I don't think it was like, oh, the government trying to kill her. She suffered from paranoid schizophrenia, so it could be that she got paranoid and thought that.
So you know how she met Jag?
No, I didn't even know who this lady was until recently. Then I started doing my research, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, this will be good.
Do you think you'll be able to notify her therapist or the police?
I've been trying to get her brother to do it. We've been trying to wait for the nurse to call back because I kind of blame nurses too. She sat up there and pretended she was okay, and they released her, and now she dipped.
Who else was in the place mental hospital and for about a week, a little bit over a week, and all of a sudden they got released and should have been in there longer. I'm telling you, they got the. Were they in there together? Oh man, this is just. It might not even be true, but it's just the way that this is. Oh Lord. What's the boot? Oh, Louisiana? Oh. What person blocked you? AT2? No one should be blocking anybody in here. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out because I went to the website today, but I didn't want to chance $9.99, and it didn't work for me to see if whether or not there was actually going to be something on there for me to watch. No, this is the thing when you do a police report, or at least that's what I was told. You have to contact your own local agency, and then that agency is going to contact where you say you think she is. So you have to say, hey, my sister, because they have this thing called okay, so they have how they have amber alerts for kids and they have silver alerts for like elderly people. Well, they have clear alert for adults now. So you actually can go to the police department and say, hey, my this adult person is missing. They're not answering their phone. This is not like them. And I think in her case, she would feel like, hey, this is my sister. She just got out of the hospital. She's on a Greyhound to go meet some lady she saw on the internet. I don't know. And that lady has been, doing things on the internet herself. And I'm really afraid. The lady is telling her she can take other things besides her medicine. Can you please can you contact their police there and do a wellness check or something? Yeah, and you know what would even be more helpful is that if that nurse also, she probably has resources too, and probably give it a lot more weight so that they can get the police involved, because it does need to be a wellness check. Someone, and that's why I kept telling her TV, like, hey, can you give her the information about where her sister is going so that they can set it in a police report. What? Mardi Gras is this Tuesday. Damn it. In New Orleans or Shreveport? Oh, I'm talking about the troll. Oh, couldn't see them. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Right. You say you hate, why you hate me? Oh, okay. Okay, so how do they know each other? Okay, so um LaGena said on TikTok she wanted to meet Jaguar Wright. And I thought SeanDavieWay said that LaGena contacted him. Which makes sense because she wants to see Jaguar Wright, whose show has she been on for the last month. SeanDavieWay on an official campaign, and now I found out 90 Day Network. So she got a wish. And then you said my new messiest favorite YouTuber. I'm trying to be less messy though. Cause it gets me into trouble. Plus, like, they had a contest in the sector that I was in, and I came in second place. I don't know how I should feel about that. Either I'm becoming less messy, which is a good thing, or I'm just kind of concerned I'm not number one. I need to stop. Okay, let's keep going. All right.
Because if she doesn't really know her and this is used to, to do harm to her, what I'm trying to tell you is this. What we know from what we witnessed on
the bus has already arrived. I want to say about 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. my time. Jaguar was on Instagram and she said she was gonna go I think pick up LaGena real soon, and they were like, we're gonna film on Philadelphia TV, and I was like, oh goodness.
YouTube of Jag and the people.
Yeah, she already made it here.
Herself with, and your fiance's sister has these issues. You need to contact the authorities because
when she was on SeanDavieWay, she said she takes medicine for anxiety and also for schizophrenia. And the sister said at the beginning that she was in the hospital for being a paranoid schizophrenia. So she said she's supposed to be in Chihuahuas. Oh yeah, she said the people at the club or something found out who she was, and Rock Nation had her show canceled. So she's going to have to find another place. Yeah, Coffee Trap Queen. She's already in Texas now.
That is this lady is affiliated with a cult.
Yep, I told her brother.
Okay, just
and the leader of the cult supposed to be locked up or something like that.
Yeah, and she's with some people that's into the cult, and if this is true with her having mental issues, her going to wherever Jag is in Texas or wherever is not a safe thing. So I wouldn't take that as something light at all.
Right.
Okay, but Larry, remember, Jag had an incident at the airport. She also got sent a letter from TSA to they're investigating. I gotta do another video about that. The letter and all that kind of stuff that they sent her. So Jag cannot go near no airport right now to pick her up. It's not gonna be a good idea. She probably banned from any airport right now. She probably on, like I said, she's on the list. Yeah, it changed to a bus. But Jag was supposed to have sent her $400. I mean, there was no spirit. There was no Spirit flight. Wait. She films Philadelphia from real life studios. Tell the cops to go there. Oh, okay. Maybe I should text that to Hear Her TV. AT2 Rock Nation did what? According to Jag, Rock Nation had her show canceled in Shreveport at that club. Just like when Jay Prince said, just like I'm sorry, not Jay Prince. Like Charleston White said, Jay Prince had his comedy show canceled. I'm like, dude. I just can't. Still, she could have flew Angela to the town, then Uber her to the house. Right. But wait a minute, don't you need an ID or something to get on the plane? Right. Goomba can pick her up and Jack can wait at a gas station or somewhere. You know, Jack don't want to be in the car. Then there's gonna be an incident and stuff. The facial recognition and everything.
I'm gonna ask you this.
Somebody look up how much is a ticket from Detroit to
What type of trauma
Dallas.
happened to her?
I wonder.
Or is this just something that she just wants out of life? I'm just curious. It's fucking trauma, childhood trauma. I don't think she went. As far as I know, I don't think her trauma was. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. They did go through something, but it wasn't like rape, like she lied and said that she was molested or whatever the case may be. It wasn't nothing like that. It was more so like moving home to home, but it was with family. It wasn't with Leah or R. Kelly. It was with family.
Wait a minute. It takes $214 to get on a bus from Detroit to Dallas? I'm sorry, a one-way ticket from Spirit should have cost less than that. What? No. Really? Somebody look that up on Spirit Airline. How much would a ticket from Detroit to Dallas cost if you had a carry-on? I don't like it either, and that's what I'm really concerned about. This is just fix it, Jesus.
And I'm not gonna say everybody, but people have moved home to home and had to deal with that stuff. But as far as that talking about she had to cook, clean, and be a slave and all of that, no, she didn't. No, she was not. This is all sympathy to me. It's more so for attention at this point. It wasn't like she was.
So she definitely did get evicted. Her stuff is not in the house. She has nowhere to stay. So this is why you think this is happening?
Yes.
But the thing is, Jack doesn't have a stable place to stay. She a lot of times in her vehicle for days. Mm-hmm. So for her to be, I don't know. I would if someone needs to contact her family and let her know.
You're talking to the family.
And that someone gets involved with the police.
Okay.
That's what I mean, a mama and daddy.
Yes. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead.
I wanted to ask. That's what I've been forgetting about. Was there a recent death in your family? No, in the family.
Yeah, 82. The sister-in-law, the last sister-in-law came on and said, she got evicted from her apartment, but she told everyone else that, someone broke into her apartment. No, she got evicted from her apartment. And I think her sister-in-law was going to say when she went to the hospital for like 7-8 days, they gave her places like shelters where she can stay, but I guess she didn't want to stay there. So she went back to the apartment where she was getting evicted from. And I guess once she got hooked up with Jag, she found a way to get to Texas. So, yeah.
No? So no type of tragedies?
She lost her apartment. So, I mean, that could be...
Oh, yeah.
She don't have nowhere to go.
Unstable.
Wait. The other YouTuber is live. The lady picked her up. She is in the car with her. What channel, Betty Yellick? No, you can say whose channel.
To that, I do recall a question being
because we got to get this. We got to see where this girl is at. We need to see eyes on her. What other YouTuber? Yeah, her car got repossessed and she didn't have a job. Okay. Okay, boy, calm down now.
Best for her. Y'all don't know what's best for me or my mother. My mom do know. She knew I was gonna reach out to Dad. She knew that. It is what it is.
Almost 3 years ago, somebody came to me.
Oh Lord, here she goes. Jesus.
And now here you are. You calling out for me on TikTok. I wasn't even on TikTok when you went viral.
And I called it out for you on my podcast too. It's in November.
Oh Lord, y'all.
I've been reaching out.
I just got on TikTok because I found out that I was going viral on TikTok. And I said, well, I guess I gotta go over there and see what's going on.
Yeah, and I wanted my story to get told, but nobody was. I felt
King Kane, when y'all came to me about this story, did
Sorry,
I know
y'all.
anything about it? I'm like Charleston White. I don't pay attention to shit that don't have anything to do with me immediately. Like, my life is all consuming as it is. People have to bring me things. I got people that's been in my DM for 3 years. I still ain't called them. I ain't got the time.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I'm really not supposed to be showing that. Oh Lord, y'all. This video is protected by Section 107 U.S. Copyright Act of 1976. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use of use for made for internet persons transformative in nature. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put Official King Payne's link into the chat. Okay, so that we can go over there, like, share, and if you already subscribed, even better. Do y'all want us all go over there, or do you want to keep hearing from the sister-in-law? Putting the one in the chat, we all go over to Official King Payne, or two, we stay here and finish with the sister-in-law. Didn't she get off the bus? I kept hearing bus all day. Check out the Official King Payne. All right. She trying to say she look like R. Kelly. Girl, if you don't start Jesus, be offense all around me, every. Let's go back to what the sister said, cause oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. But did she pick her up from the bus stop, or did she pick her up from the airport? Wait. The other day when she was going to the bus station, Jack said plane, and a man with Angela said we taking the bus. Oh. See, we okay. Gotta do another investigation. Okay. Let me do. Okay. 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 So let's go back to hear her TV. All right. If she flew, she would have arrived yesterday. But yesterday afternoon or yesterday last night, because she said around 9, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, she was going to go get LaGena. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's the only way. But I still think either her family can still contact the police, or the nurse that they're waiting to hear from can contact the police and say, "Hey, can you go do a wellness check on her in Dallas? She's meeting some strangers." Hashtag Jagger said the Black Panther. See, she needs to. Oh Lord. See? Oh Lord.
There being a death within the family on another channel. And then he made the assumption of that's where the trauma was coming from. And when he told her that, she said that's not true.
Yeah,
but
I heard
someone off Facebook told her that, or told him that.
And I don't know where they got that from. She haven't had a recent death that,
Because you would know, because that's your.
Okay, thank you. Need to report back to me if you hear anything else.
Biological parents are alive and well, correct?
Yes, they are.
So where has she been staying since she was evicted?
So here's the thing. I don't know if y'all remember that, when she went online saying that she's been robbed and somebody went in her house, this and the third, she was supposed to be actually evicted. She wasn't even supposed to be back on the property. She went back into the property when it was in the middle of evicting her. And that's what she started to tell the internet, that the landlord has been contacting her brother, telling him that he had to get her stuff out. She didn't want to say what she wanted out the house is, oh, just get my boots and my coat. And then when she get discharged, they give her a list of homeless shelters. And that's, she right back, where she got evicted from.
Y'all heard that?
So that's when the landlord was like, we're going to have to call the police. And then the next day, we found out that Jaguar Wright supposedly had got an Uber or something for her.
And what sparked her being placed on a 5150 hold?
Who said?
When how long was she institutionalized? How long was she in treatment?
Oh, she was in there about a week. She was in there for a week.
What happened?
They was giving her medications. It seemed like it was working, but I didn't really talk to her like that. Her brother did. He said it seemed like, the medication stuff was working. But to me, I felt like she was pretending to get out because they wanted to keep her longer.
And so what happened to her to make her have to be admitted?
So her sisters and her grandmother, they all tried to get her help. They went down and got a petition saying that she on social media spreading lies and going viral. So, and that's when
she wasn't working with them. This is something. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay.
So the doctor told her she can do outpatient care as long as she stay off of social media. The same day she got out was the same day she went on, doing the interviews.
Okay, y'all. So who else got out of the mental hospital and went live the same damn time? Telling you, Jesus. Oh my goodness.
And that's why I felt like they was exploiting her. She was not supposed to be doing her interviews or nothing like that at all. And then she was smoking a blunt on one of the interviews. She was not supposed to be smoking anything while on her medication.
So remember when Jaguar said to her when she was on SeanDavieWay, like, what kind of medicine you on? I take medicine too. And then she's like, oh, I take medicine for anxiety and schizophrenia. Oh, you can smoke weed and take CBD oil. Wonder where she got that idea from.
Feel like they kind of did exploit her.
Thank you for the super chat. Let me see your transcript. She's asking, can I give the sister in the private chat the information she needs to file a report? When they file a report in Detroit, then that police will contact the local police in Texas. Okay. You know what? Before you leave, I'm going to give you my contact information.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are genuinely like concerned. You guys are trying to locate her. So can she go stay at a relative's house? Can she stay with you guys? I don't know if you want her. Y'all don't really do. I'm just asking. Does she have somewhere to go to at least lay her head for a little while?
I would say my home, but I have children, and I don't want that in especially who she in contact with. Oh no, not here. I got babies. She did have some places to go, but she pushed them away. One of her sisters who helped her, who she was staying with before she became independently to stay, independent to stay on her own, was helping her, but she pushed her away, accusing her of working with the government and sex trafficking. So she basically pushed everybody away.
Who did she accuse of that?
So there's a video, she is off her TikTok, but there's a video where her sisters came to her house to check on her. She goes live and accuses them of sex trafficking. And they walked away. And she's like, oh, they're not answering. I wouldn't want to be in the camera neither if you live telling people I'm sex trafficking when I'm not, and when I'm trying to come check on you.
Have you guys filed a missing persons report?
No.
Well, she's supposed to be on her way to be with Jaguar. Jaguar, if you're in the chat, you can hit the link.
No,
I'll be respectful.
How do her parents feel about this?
You said her parents?
Yeah. What have they done to help her?
They tried. Her father tried to talk to her. She accusing everybody of working with the government. She accusing everybody of lying to her about who her mother is and all this other extra shit and stuff. So everybody pretty much like, okay, well, at this point in time, you need help. And we really thought her going there was going to help her until she got out and started interviewing, and things went left.
And she was only there for a week.
Right, only for a week.
When she was in the institution, were you guys contacted about conservatorship?
No, I don't think he was. No.
So she's free to be independent, and she's an adult. She's 27, so she's free to be independent. You just guys are concerned about her well-being.
Exactly, right. And he usually talks to his sister every day. He haven't heard from her since she's been away.
Yeah, she don't know them people, but I could go to her Facebook where she's tagged, where she tells them I love you, and where they're saying happy birthday to her, and she's saying happy birthday to her brother. She don't know these people. Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus.
Saying she's grown, she's not missing, but she's mentally ill. That's the issue. She's schizophrenic. Do you think she really believes that she's the daughter of R. Kelly and Aaliyah?
I don't think it's kind of wishy-washy. I don't think she believe it. I think at this point in time, it's more so for attention at this point. Because
got that idea?
No, not at all. I really don't know.
I mean, her brother doesn't have the same thoughts, right?
She's claiming she's being trafficked by who?
Same thoughts, right?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
So I'm just trying to figure out where that idea, where it was started.
Yeah. What does her mother have to say about it, and then the father have to say, if you can tell us?
They're both upset and hurt because these are people that, these are her biological parents. And I'll be hurt too if my kid go on the internet and it's going viral and they saying I'm not their mother, somebody else their mother, after I done raised them and all this extra stuff, and they sitting up saying that somebody else is their parent, and it's going viral. It's embarrassing too, And people going on their page, the mother pictures circulating around the internet. She hasn't been on her Facebook page in a minute, Don't nobody want to go on Facebook and the first thing sees their picture next to their daughter, with
Yes. Let me ask you guys, did you see that video where
I heard Jag is calling LaGena her niece now. You know, she was calling Solar her nephew. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna skip. We've been listening to about almost 25 minutes. I know it was that long. Yeah, and in the Dakota Jaguar. So I'm gonna fast forward to about the 3 hour and 42-second mark. This is when a lovely Suits, who was in the chat, she finally was able to come on the chat, and she started talking about how she knew LaGena because they worked together, and we were like, okay. Okay, let me get here for y'all so y'all can see this. So, oh Jesus. Jack said it's not a cult. Oh, goodness. So y'all, LaGena is about to come on.
Hold on, let me see something.
Not LaGena, I'm sorry, excuse me. Lovely Sweets is about to come on. She is former coworker.
I can.
Okay, hi. How are you ladies this evening?
Do you have your camera on? Do you want it on?
Is the camera on?
Yeah, it's dark. We can't see anything, but you could still turn the camera off.
No, I want the camera off. I am not
No. What I'm telling you is your camera is on. It's a black screen, but it's still on. Okay. So if you turn on the light, you will be seen. Yes, now you're good.
I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Just work with me, okay?
Okay. All right. Now, let me acknowledge this super sticker because I just like to get them before I can't see them anymore. So, Anointed said, I'm ready to hit these Jag pushers with a class action lawsuit. I've donated my money on their good word. OKP said flat out, trust me. She's been scamming every step of the way.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Anointed, thank you for the super sticker, super chat. Also, you donated over.
Someone else today had donated $50.
LaGena Fund or LaGena.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I'm telling you, people.
But remember what I showed y'all at the beginning of my show. LaGena has a Cash App. She has it posted on her Instagram. So why are people sending money to Jaguar to help LaGena? Mm-hmm. Right.
Who's gonna be upset about this? I mean,
And can I say SW called her out too? And said like what her pattern is, called her flat out what she does.
Really?
Because you know what Jag biggest problem is? Her mouth. She run her mouth too much.
Yep.
And she be hot so that they can throw that back in her face.
Okay, we need to get to the lady.
Can you mute Nadi? Because
this young lady is a beautiful young lady. I had the pleasure of working with her from October to around January. We worked at the Detroit Institute of Arts together. We worked on the Van Gogh exhibit. I met her the first day I started. We both started together. So our relationship began there. Then
now let me ask you this. Who were you referring to?
I'm referring to Angela.
Oh, you used to work with, okay. Okay.
I'm referring to Angela.
Okay.
Yes. So this is Lovely Sweet, her former coworker.
Yes.
Where were you guys working?
We worked at the Detroit Institute of Arts.
And what did she do there?
We were called like exhibit volunteers. Basically, we coached that. We provided audio equipment that was visiting Van Gogh exhibit. We greeted people at the doors. So if you went to the Detroit Institute of Arts, 9 times out of 10, we've seen her. She never missed a day of work. She was there. She was nice. She was never where you could say, quote unquote, show some schizophrenic behavior pattern. She spoke to me about her concerns of being child of Aaliyah and R. Kelly. So, and we talked at length about that a couple of times. And it disheartened me when so many people came on and was referring to her about her looks. That young lady has skin. She has beautiful eyes. She has
I didn't like that either.
She has beautiful facial features. Very beautiful.
Yeah, she does.
Mm-hmm. She's gorgeous.
And I was like taken away when he made those statements about how she was always called ugly and black, and I'm like, what?
Why do we have to focus on that?
Where did he get that information?
She's natural.
They exploited. This is just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry that I seen Jaguar Wright videos on YouTube. They sometimes come up on the page. It's disheartening that she reached out to this particular young lady. But if you can put what Jaguar's saying and what she's saying, or how she feels that she's his daughter, the only person who she would feel that would believe her that's in this industry is Jaguar, with her coming forth saying all the things that she knows.
Right. That's why she picked Jaguar.
Gravitated together, just based on that information, where you feel like you got some.
Thank you for the Cash App. Practically Living Hebrew. Appreciate it.
Of someone that has some insight of the industry and know the shady that goes on there within the industry. So I can see how she reached out to this young lady. And I'm just trying to be compassionate and empathic on her need. And that young lady needs to feel love. One thing that she expressed to me about her family is the fact that she never felt love. She always shuffled around. I don't know how true it is. All I know is what she told me. And
it's the lady's Wi-Fi that's making it.
You had no truth but to believe her or want to put the water inside of her well.
I just feel bad that she felt like she had to go through social media, because if she really truly believed that R. Kelly was her biological father, he's sitting in jail. Like, just write him a letter. You could get his DNA. You know what I mean? I just felt bad that she felt the need to reach out through social media.
Yeah, we talked about that too. And we did talk about that, and I did ask her about trying to get DNA tests or things like that done. But her response to me was the fact that she just felt so paranoid that they were doing things to prevent her livelihood, that they were doing spiritual things to her. And it was a lot that she had expressed to me, the reason why she felt that she wanted a DNA test, but she couldn't put it on her own.
Okay, so remember what Goomba had said about Jag and Solar? Like, oh, he put witchcraft or he put a spell or something on her. That's why she was acting that way. And I'm just like, So I'm sorry for the audio. That audio, right, it kind of sounds choppy, from the Lovely Sweets, who's the former coworker of Angela, aka LaGena, is because of her audio, not mine. Because it was like this during the live.
And as for her going to social media, some people feel like they have no other outlet. And that's what I want everybody to like see. When somebody back against the wall, you can say what you would do, but you can't say what another person would do or should do or how they shouldn't do.
Absolutely. And with everything we all just went through as a world, with the panty and everything, a lot of people turn to social media as their comfort. So I do get the other side of it. But because this is my thing, like, if a person believes something, I'm not going to debunk them because that's their belief. You know what I mean? I feel worried for this young lady. I really do.
This young lady, and I expressed this before, even in the truth, this young lady truly believes that she is the child of R. Kelly and Aaliyah.
And I believe that she believes that. And so, like, and going through like therapy with my family members that kind of have the same type of situation, they create these worlds for themselves and things like that. We learned as a family to like kind of challenge them with facts. And I think that's what's happening here. Like, I don't think her family's equipped to deal with this situation. You know what I mean? Because we didn't know how in the beginning. It was like we were oblivious. And in the beginning, it was just like, nah, that's not true. But then it was like,
and see, that's one of the things when I took the mental health first aid training, and they would teach us how, okay, this is how you talk to someone who is saying that someone that's out to get them, they're paranoid. You don't say, oh, stop thinking like that, or oh, you're thinking you're crazy. You don't, you have to, they really train you like how to respond to them, because you don't want that person to shut down. You want them to, one to keep talking to you, and also you want to be able to help them reach a conclusion, or at least get them to convince them to see someone, you know. So, and if you can't do that, then you need to call, 911 or some type of hotline or whatever. So you need assistance. So, but yeah, I think sometimes, but you know what? Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to do a live about that, about mental health first aid. I need to go find my materials. I think I have it on my computer in my Google Drive. So, but yeah, okay.
Moving around a lot and being different.
But can I make this point? In the beginning, as a family, we didn't know.
And different families members were.
And I get that, right? But I'm just telling you, like, us as a family, when it started happening to our person, it was just like, at first we were like oblivious. Like, that's not true. Stop acting like that. You know what I mean? And come to find out, we were doing damage during that. And like, we were hurting the person's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is what they really believe. And our reaction was off. And it was because we weren't equipped to deal with it, because we had never dealt with something like that. You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't until we got educated, we learned how to like kind of feed into their world a little bit, just so you can start the lines of communication.
In that, especially once someone comes to terms with their illness.
I'm sorry, I couldn't catch everything you said. I apologize, lovely. It's going like in and out.
Yeah, and
Mike, you know what, Nadi, can I have you come back up here after she's in a few minutes?
Absolutely.
Or is it can you hear me?
Yeah.
Lovely. See, I don't know what's going on.
I could drop down. I'm on mute though.
Okay.
It's a bad connection.
Lovely?
Yes, I'm
okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I can hear you.
Yes.
Hey, Red Label.
Hey.
Red Label's gonna ask a really good question.
Hey, lovely.
Hi, how are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Doing okay here. Doing all right?
Yes.
Can you hear me okay? Okay. So, you said you would work with Angela from October to January?
What?
And she never exhibited any behavior that was questionable to you in your mind?
Yes.
Besides her claiming that, R. Kelly was her dad and Aaliyah was her mom, was there anything else that was odd or off-putting to you?
Was there anything else that was odd or off-putting towards to me about Angela? No.
About Angela and her personality or her behavior that you witnessed or anything?
No, like I stated, Angela was very nice to me. She was very nice to our other co-workers. I never heard anything transpiring between her and other co-workers. Even in, sitting back just ear hustling. Like I said, I'm an older woman. And I sit back and I listen, I watch, I observe. And a lot of the younger people that work with us came talk to me. I do these tarot cards and it's spiritual things like that. So they do come to me with different questions during my time that I worked there. And no, there was nothing extraordinary or that was, like they would say, trouble her, other than the fact that she had this burning desire.
Okay, I noticed that too.
She really was the child of Aaliyah and R. Kelly.
So you didn't take a step back and be like, girl, what?
I'm sorry, what you say? It's
you didn't take a moment to step back like, girl, you for real?
Hear me at the same time.
I was like, when she said that, when that came out of her mouth, you didn't take a step back like, girl, what?
Yeah.
Because if someone told me that and came with that story, I would take a step back like, you joking, right? What you been taking? You been drinking? Like,
no, I wouldn't do anyone like that because I'm empathetic. And what one person believes, and if that's their true belief, then I'm going to let them believe that. It's not my place to say, oh, girl, something wrong with you. Or it's not. We don't know what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether or not to stop. I don't know if someone told her all of her life that was her father. I know people that was born under the premonition that somebody else was their dad and come to find out it wasn't their dad. If we take, famous names out of it and add Pooh and Ray Ray, you know what I'm saying? It could be anybody's daddy.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Did she ever mention that she had a twin brother to you at all?
She never mentioned she had a twin brother. She mentioned that she did have a younger brother, but it was not a twin brother. No, never did. She had a twin brother. She mentioned she had a brother, and he was a younger brother.
Mm.
And do you know the cause of her not, or are you guys no longer working together? Or does she leave?
Yes, I know the cause of us not working together. It was a temporary job.
Okay. So she was a temp.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just writing down that she was a temp. I was wondering if she was working doing the online casino stuff.
I have no idea about that. She never expressed to me that she worked at a casino.
Okay.
Did she seem to be like a social person? Like, did she have friends or anything?
She had me.
Okay.
Only you, ma'am. Only you. Nobody else.
Did she connect with anyone else on the job site while it was a temp position?
Yeah, we all worked together, and it was a very nice crew. Yes, she connected with everyone. It was a very nice crew. that we had worked during the exhibit. And like I said, there was no problem. And it was when I first saw her come on live and do her YouTube video, I kind of went back like, okay, wow, and I hope she get the closure that she wants, being the DNA that got a little nice thinking that and help this young lady to move forward to the way, whether it be that negative or positive, to help her move forward and give her some closure so she can know about her life, because she seemed like at that point in her life where she was stuck and she need guidance, and that information with her this DNA test will really help her to move forward in what she needs to do, be it get help or, in the bed, the issue of that being her biological.
Did you ever question why did she have that thought of why they would be her parents at all?
Yeah.
Did she give any sort of explanation or story as to how she came to that thought process that they were her parents?
No, yes, she did. And it's basically the same thing that she said when she went live, about her early childhood memories of being with them and the mother. And she remembered coming to visit her when she was younger. And then all of a sudden they stopped coming to visit her. And then she remembered being shipped from family to family. Just basically what she told me was no different than what she put on her TikTok. And she told me this and
was this October of 2022 or 21 or?
This was October 22. And let me explain. We worked at the Van Gogh exhibit at the Detroit Institute of Art. We met in October of 22. The job ended January 22nd of 2023.
So basically, after her temporary job ends, her car gets repossessed, and she's getting evicted, is when she's like, goes to the hospital, comes out, and now she's on a bus and arrived in Dallas, Texas with Jaguar Wright. Oh, Lord.
Do you know if she told anyone else on the job site who her parents were?
Long pauses, man.
You guys ever hung out outside of the workplace at all?
Never hung out outside of the workplace. I am an older one. I'm in my 50s.
I don't mean that. You can go have a tea and a drink.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to put the link with the timestamps if you want, because you may want to go back and listen without my commentary about what the sister-in-law said and what the friend said. But I'm noticing the same thing. She's distancing herself from the family. There are people, sisters try to help her, the brother tried to help her, and Red Label asked very good questions. So I was glad when she had him up. And this friend from work who didn't spend any time with her outside of work, and she's only getting a version of her. She's only getting like this story, like, oh, my real family, my real parents are Aaliyah and R. Kelly, and my real family, they don't do anything with me. So I really do think, like someone said, this is for her. It's an escape, So check out Hear Her TV. I'm gonna put the timestamp. It's what did I say it was? 2.05.03 and 3.42.50. I think so. Okay, and also check out the other content creators who I put in the description. I put my most recent video when I go over the receipts of who she really is. I also go through, I share SeanDavieWay, the official King Pain, King World. Also, what else was I? Oh, what was it? All About the Trees, AT2, and Celebrity News Reports, because Celebrity News Report has actually three short videos, because they did some good research too. So, but I definitely gotta find out who Nana Osuwu is, because they were saying Michael Collins was her father, but it looks like it's Nana Osuwu. So, and I definitely gotta check up on who Brianna Tab is. Um, I'm still concerned about this Lovely Sweets, because I went to her channel and she has tarot, and was able to ask her in the chat. I said, "Well, did you ever speak about tarot or spirituality with her?" She said, "Oh yes, I did. I spoke a lot about that with her." And she said she said Angela was gonna finish a psalmistry book, and she was hoping to borrow it. So if anyone who's into tarot or spirituality can tell me what a psalmistry book is. But remember, I said, paranoid schizophrenics, sometimes they are very hyper religious. So I'm wondering if that's, yeah. So, let me also put the official King Payne's link in the chat, so that we can all go over there, like, share, and subscribe, because I definitely want to know about. And thank you, I think it was Betty Yellick, and who else was telling me what was going on? Job for 9? And someone else was giving me updates. So I appreciate that. Okay. Check out. I need to put that in my text. Check out. Official. Okay. Pain. Also check All About the Trees. Hold on, I'll put that in there. Let me put that one in there. About the trees. Okay, that was 1 hour ago. Oh, please pray for SeanDavieWay. I think it was Dream for Brand came into the chat and said that All About the Tree said that SeanDavieWay was not feeling good. That I think what did she say? Did she say he went to? Wait, somebody in the panel said she might be telling the truth. Fix it, Jesus. About her family, or about her being Aaliyah and R. Kelly's child? Okay. So check out Hear Her TV. Check out the official King Pain. Check out All About the Trees. Okay. Check out AT2. I put his link in the description. Oh Lord. Thank you, Betty Yelling, for give me updates. Thank you, Midwife K. Job for 9. Faux Coffee Trap Queen V Harjit. Yolanda Gunn. Practically Living Hebrew. Nina Supreme, One True Empress. Larry Himmelberg, Nina Supreme, Samba Queen SQ. Who else is in here? Eva Musoki, AT2. Um, okay. Did I miss anybody else? I hope not. Um, My Way 23. Oh, Sunny Yimmy 2. Also, go check out Oh Sun Yimmy too. Me and her had a very good discussion about LaGena, aka Angela, this morning. Thank you, Last Call, for being here. Thank you, Ebony Woods. Okay, appreciate it. Who else? Who else? All right. Thank you, Dream with Bren. Okay. Yeah, I think it was Dream with Bren who told me. Um, Oh, this is the thing she's talking about. Night and Day put a disclaimer on their community tab. This is starting from Jag and any scam. So definitely go over there. Thank you, Keisha Cassels, for being here. All right. Um, Thank you, Tangy PM. Thank you, Gammy of 3. Next time, let me understand what you're trying to say. Mm, Wait, where's that thing about SeanDavieWay? Mm, I want to make sure y'all get the right information on that. Yeah, it's 11C transcript. Did you watch Trees Live? She said the SDW is very upset about what Jag has done with the LeGena. She says SDW went to the hospital tonight because I think of the stress of it all. So definitely keep SeanDavieWay in your prayers. Okay. Hey, Michelle Freeman, I'm about to log off and go over and check out the official campaign because he's talking with LaGena, who's arrived in Dallas, and she's with Jaguar and Goomba. But definitely going to catch the replay. It was very interesting. I was giving my commentary about LaGena, whose real name is Angela, her sister-in-law and her former coworker, came on Hear Her TV, and they spoke about what they believe is really going on with her, and so, which is very much in contradiction to um, what she's saying now. There's some overlap that's the same, but a lot of it is not. Okay. Thank you. Those of you who my regular day ones, thank y'all so much for being up here with me. Thank you to the new people in the chat. Please come back again because most likely I will be going back live tomorrow. I do got to do some grading tomorrow, but I know I'm gonna need to take some breaks, so we can come back. And I know I gotta go catch up on Trees and the official campaign. And I know I'll check out King World, his live from yesterday, or is his premiere on Bean Team Productions today. But I know after he hears about this, he probably gonna be going in the morning. So thank y'all so much for listening to me. Um, if you would like to donate to the channel or cash at me or super chat or become a member, I very much appreciate it. But if you can't do anything else, do me a favor, please, y'all. Please, please, please. Like, share, and subscribe. And please, please, please Come back. Wait, log on where or who to listen to. Oh, where you can go back, rewind, and listen to um where we were talking about where we were listening. Well, I put it in the chat. Hold on. Let me look at it. Okay. So right here, this is I put these links in my description. This is Hear Her TV. These are two people who said that they know LaGena, aka Angela, in real life. And the sister-in-law says she's been hospitalized, she's a paranoid schizophrenic, she's gotten evicted, she lost her car, she doesn't have a job, and the condition of her leaving the hospital was that she was not supposed to go on social media, but she did anyway. Okay. The Fisher Kingpin is live, and he has LaGena has arrived in Dallas, and she's with Goomba and Jaguar. All About the Trees. She was live, and she was talking about SeanDavieWay, that he I guess was getting the stress of all this dealing with LaGena and Jaguar, that he was in the hospital. So definitely praying for him. And I do have some other links in my description. And also, I have my video from yesterday where I basically go over some receipts about who LaGena really is. Okay, so sorry, it's a whole lot. But if you just want to come over, because me and Betty Yellick and maybe some other people, we're gonna go hang out in the Fisher King Plains chat. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Y'all, please pray for this young lady, her family, SeanDavieWay, everyone involved. Just need justice and peace, and because I'm really concerned. Okay, all right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.